Welcome to the Primitive Lifeways channel. You know, when it comes to fire making, specifically primitive fire, you see a lot of folks using modern tools. Well, in today's video, I want to make primitive fire using all stone tools. No knife, no saw, just knappable stone and my fire set. So stick around, I'll be right back with you. Well, here's the hand drill kit right here. This is a completed hearth board, and this is a piece of bear grass that I gathered right from the plant. I didn't have to straighten it or anything. It is already straight. It's well seasoned, but it's not too far gone to the point where I put this in the hearth board and it starts disintegrating. There's a nice happy medium you're looking for, and that comes through experience and trial and error, especially with primitive fire. Primitive fire is an art. This is California fan palm. This is just a fan palm rib, and this is shaped out, but what I need to do is I need to shape out a raw board like this. This is what you're going to find in the wild. You're not going to find something shaped out this perfect. In order for me to do that, of course, I want to use stone tools. So I'll go over those right now. I have a large obsidian core. This isn't high grade obsidian. This is kind of a low to medium grade obsidian. It is kind of porous, but this is local obsidian, and I'll tell you, obsidian out here was used heavily, and it was heavily traded. It was traded in Flagstaff, it was traded up here, it was traded down into the lower desert, the Phoenix region, and then there's some examples even in Monument Valley. So this stuff was highly prized. I don't want to use a really primo core of obsidian. I like to make projectile points out of them. So I decide to use a lower to mid grade in making fire. Then I have quartzite. This is a high grade quartzite. I've been working this quite a bit, as you can see from the fractures. And then this is a lower grade. They'll both still work. That comes from Joshua Tree. I have a hammerstone, a abrasion stone, a piece of cowhide, and then a couple antler tines I'll be using. So what I want to do right now is I want to make some stone tools in order to shape out this hearth board and prepare it. I'll go a little bit thinner and a little bit more narrow than this example. So here it is. The hearthboard is now shaped out. That grinding slick really helped to clean this surface up, blend everything in nice. And this is about the diameter that I like for California fan palm ribs. Some of the harder materials, I go a lot thinner than this, but this is once again a pretty soft fibrous wood. So now we will create fire once again using all stone tools to seat the drill and carve the notch. So what I'm doing right now is just carving a seat for my hand drill spindle with the sharp piece of obsidian that I knocked off. This is just a real small flake. It's very sharp at the top, and that should be good. So now my hand drill spindle will sit inside of this, and I need to burn it in. As you can see, we have a nice seat for that spindle, and now I need to carve my notch. I have a few different tools to use here. I have a chunk of quartzite. I don't think I'll use that. And then I have sharp flakes of obsidian. This is actually rainbow obsidian. When you hold it up to the light, it's really, really pretty stuff. So I did a little bit of edge work, as you can see down here, and I just want to cut this notch in close to the center of this hole. So this is where I really want to work slow, and I want to get this notch exactly right, because if it's not, I'm going to have to start all over again. So I just score out the lines like this into kind of a pie shape, and I flare it out on the bottom. This stuff is very sharp, especially when you do a bit of edge work. So that's kind of what I'm after. Just a small pie shape. And once again, that'll go a little bit above the center mark of this hole. And here we are. You can see that notch is carved out just with that one obsidian flake, and it's not quite in the center, it's just above it. So once again, I go slow, I take my time, and now we'll make fire. Well, here's my Tinder bundle. This is all processed. As you can see, this is shaggy bark juniper. It's ready to go. I went ahead and processed this off camera. So I'll keep this right by my side and we'll attempt fire. For my ember catch, I just have that piece of leather that I used to nap out the material. Once again, bear grass for the spindle and California fan palm rib for the hearthboard. So I just want to warm this set up, And then I'll start adding more downward pressure. And there we have fire. Folks, when you go out and you practice fire, whether it's primitive fire like we demonstrated in this video, or if it's modern fire techniques, be careful, be wise, don't burn down the entire forest. It's important to preserve and protect our natural resources. So with that, I'm Jeff with PrimitiveLifeways.com. I appreciate you joining me for this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.